Hello. We're back. And
Hello.
last session's recording disappeared because I had to fix my PC. So, uh, well, it happened, but it's not recorded. It was recorded, but it went away. Um, but yeah, who wants to do the recap?
I can do it.
Alrighty.
So, last session, Fenric, Tyrion's father, had a crossbow bolt stuck in his chest that was like as base of a ballista. And he immediately starts dying. And there's like two hooded figures in the room with us. And so everyone kind of rushes to the one that shot Fenric, and then there's the other one who's kind of fighting to the side near Levi's brother, so Levi goes to that one. At some point when Eric hits the hooded figure, his face revealed to have like he was like smiling, but like unnaturally, like his smile was stretched, and he had bloodshot eyes and leathery orange skin. And Solara was there, like the head of Talon Inc., right? She disintegrates the arrow, but not before Tyrion revives his dad while the arrow's still stuck in him, so he wakes up screaming. But then the arrow's disintegrated. And Talon sees that there's a bunch of people attacking Talon Inc. outside the room, so he goes to help them. Fenric banishes the attacker, and he yells for Solara to go secure the helmet, and she runs out of the room. And then we're all attacking the last hooded figure, Tyrion, Grintel, and Levi, while Talonel and Eric are helping the other Talon mercenaries, and Sergio is also helping them. And the assassin tries to slit his own throat. Levi stops him. We rip off the mask. He just looks like any other human mercenary, and then we tie him up and deal with him later. And then Fenric is about to exit the room, presumably to go where the helmet is. And then the door bursts open, and Morel comes in, and he throws Solara's head at him. And Morel is like different now. His demeanor is like different than when we first met him. He doesn't have the helmet. Solara is dead, and he's approaching Fenric, and we all kind of run for him. And okay, so Tyrion gets down a bunch of times, and then Morel somehow gives up, and he teleports away. Oh, and we got his necklace.
Or was he even there to begin with?
We got his necklace and his sword. And that's it.
Spooky.
A really solid ghost to have pulled up that necklace and sword.
And there's like a tentacle monster in their well.
It wasn't a tentacle monster. It was just like more of the weird husk guys.
It was
Okay.
more.
Yo, Raph, your rubber bending.
Yeah.
The hooded guys. Huh?
Yeah, Raf, go to the guy.
Yeah, you're rubber banding a little bit. You were in the Matrix for a bit. But anyways, that's pretty much like up to the intricate details of the most important parts of what happened last session. Thank you. I will give you an inspiration for that because since
Oh my god.
since the session recording disappeared, at least people know what happened.
Wait, Alex, is that your third?
Thanks. It's my second because I used one last session, so I have two
Oh, yeah,
inspiration
right.
again.
Yeah, I'm very nice with that stuff. So
I have the most inspired character right now.
um, as you guys kind of catch your breath, some of you because of the whole encounter, and some of you because of the implications of what just happened, and whether your stomach is good enough to see decapitation. What are you guys gonna do?
First, Guantella will run to Tarion and ask if your father safe. Where is he?
He's right behind me, collapsed on the ground. We're both collapsed on the ground.
Oh damn! Sorry, I can't help you a few moments ago. I'll carry Tyrion's father back to the room where we came from.
No, we're still in the room.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
we're gonna go to the main room.
yes, in the main room.
Yeah, we need to check. We should check with the Talon and Eric. It looks like they're fighting someone on the outside of the room. I mean, they're inside the room. They're like firing at people.
I think we finished that already.
Okay. What? What should we do now?
Yeah, we need to check your father first. Maybe he's injured more than physical. Maybe he's mentally attacked. We need to secure your father first.
Is he
Yeah,
awake?
Yeah, he kind of props himself up, like his back against the wall. Not to worry. I think the danger is past us.
I mean, if we want to secure him, we might have to go somewhere else. From the looks of it, everyone outside is also dead. So, it's not pretty good.
What should we do?
This would have caused a stir. So sit tight. I do have some people that know I'm here, so if they haven't heard from me in a while, some people I trust. Engon will make sure to check. I trust you've met him.
Is he the bartender guy?
No, he's the guy who first like arrested you guys.
Oh.
Oh!
Do
Also,
you
older guy.
do you have any
The
secret
church.
room in this area? So we can talk better.
Sorry, was that you were cutting out at the first part? What you said? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, you were cutting out at the first part of what you said.
I'm asking if Fenric knows any more secret room here, so we can go there, just to be secure while talking.
Aside from where we were, well, we can go down to the cellar, but frankly enough, I don't think I have the strength to go down there. It's musty. It's full of the blacksmith's equipment and stuff.
If we wait for Sergeant Major Ruil to come, what does that mean? I mean, it's the church, and then all of these dead bodies here. How do we
Well,
explain that?
I'm here, and I mean, as much as you're my son, my say does have a bit of weight to it, and it won't. You being labeled as a heretic along with them as my son probably won't damage it too much. So we'll see. This may help clear up all your names if I mean everyone knows what happened here, right? So if we tell them that you saved me, then that will absolve at least most of their suspicions.
Yeah, we can also tell them that Borel took the helmet, so we're safe.
But he didn't he? What
And
if they find the?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we can put the blame to him, to Morel.
No, I mean, what if the helm is still here, isn't it? What if they find it here?
I'm
Yeah.
I'm assuming if that's what happened to Solara, we can assume the worst.
You think he has the helmet?
Not sure if it's him or whoever is conspiring with him.
Why don't you show us where it is and we can check?
Yeah, let's go. Let's check it out.
Um, can anyone help me up?
Yeah, I didn't do that. I'm pretty strong, you know.
Be gentle. I'm doing
Yes.
my best to keep this thing from killing me. And he just kind of, you see, at this point you see there's a slight glow next to like where there should be a hole. The tip of the arrow is still there, and there's just like a slight like arcing energy of it. And he's probably like cauterizing his own wound. It hit him in the chest area, just kind of probably. You don't need to roll like medicine for this. Like it hit him by like the middle part, so his lungs and his heart should be good. It's not like right on his heart, but there's probably like significant damage. But since you revived him, yeah.
Yeah. Can anyone please help this guy heal himself?
I'm all
Um,
out as of now.
we can
But-
wait. I can still manage.
Let's go. Do you want me to carry you?
Just,
I have a reliable arm.
he just prop me up.
Okay, okay.
Once they start propping up Fenric, Levi will turn to Hilda and Tommy and say, "Are you guys okay?" Like,
At this point, Tommy's just kind of like sitting, like not fetal position, but like close to it, where he's just hugging his knees or like his shin area, and Hilda's Shaylee's kind of rubbing his head, and the Hilda just kind of proud of you, boy.
I cast
Well,
minor illusion and make a small piglet that goes near Tommy.
yeah,
Aw.
Levi
A
goes
teacup
up and
pig.
runs for a full hug. Like, "Oh, you guys are okay."
ah.
Oh, it's
Well, if he would have come closer to me, I'd bash his head in. So, nah, I'm kidding aside. Oh, I'm just glad you guys were here. If Gararan and shite, and then she looks towards Solara's head, like eyes open still and like gaping, like mouth open, cut head, and she. If you weren't here, and I don't know how it would have turned out. If she's dead, then that speaks volumes to how you guys handled this. You're definitely catching up to Mom.
I'm just glad you guys are okay. And then he hugs Tommy again. You were so brave. You were so brave.
Are they gone?
Levi turns to the guy that's tied up. Don't worry, we took care of it.
And he just nods and just like starts to pet the illusionary pig, but his hand kind of goes through, but then he kind of like realizes magic. He's been
Like-
around magic people, his siblings, so he just pretends to pet it.
Levi was like, "Hey, later, you want to help me put Oliver back together?" And he points at the pile of feathers. Like, we're gonna have to we're gonna need a lot of glue, right? I'm gonna need your help with that. And he pats him on the head.
And he just kind of nods. Talnell, as
Yeah.
you're by the well and by the door, I'm assuming still, right?
Yep, I'm still watching out,
Mhm.
making sure that no other new attackers come in. Maybe. Yeah.
You hear like a rustling kind of behind you, and as you look towards the direction of the door, you see Gadaran clutching his side, like he has like several arrows stuck in his back, and he just kind of like looks at you for a quick second and just kind of falls to his side by the door, and he's still
Oh.
alive.
Oh, he's still alive? Well, I'll be damned. I'll help pull him in, and I'll be like, "Hey guys, someone's still alive. Someone from the guild, thankfully." Yeah, and I'll help gather and go in. Yeah.
There are two more. They won't be. They won't be able to join us again, but they may still live.
All right. He's there.
Can Levi hear
I
inside
wanna
that there's
take
still
my-
people injured outside?
Sorry, you guys were talking at the same time. Sorry, what? We'll go with Alex. What's it? What was
Yeah,
it?
because he called us. I mean, like he was calling us, like he was telling us this, right?
Yeah, I was.
I'm gonna take my healer's kit. Yeah. Take my healer's kit. Try to heal those who are still alive. I mean, at least like stabilize them. I can't heal anyone with a healer's kit.
I'll help him with that as well if he's gonna do that.
What did Levi want to do?
I was gonna use healing word, but then I remembered we haven't rested yet. I don't have magic yet, so never mind.
As you guys kind of start helping outside, you see there are two people that are what did I? Oops, wrong button. One of them is like severely wounded, but you can see him trying to punch, not punch, but like trying to wake up by kind of like doing like a hammer fist on one guy's chest. The guy has like several arrows and like a sword like buried in his chest, like a longer hair guy, and then one other guy has his like his foot, like his right leg by the knee area is kind of hanging off, and he's like badassly like just tourniqueted, and then as you kind of get closer to the guy that's trying to wake up the other guy, you see that one of his hands is like crushed underneath like probably something that fell over it, and you can see like trails of blood from where he probably started to crawl, and you see like a bunch of like boxes probably fell on him and crushed his hand, and you see just like it's like mangled and like to a point where no matter what healing you do, like it'll probably be best to just amputate it.
Yeah, Talon, would you help me lift this?
Yeah.
And he-
Wait, which one?
The box on the guy's hand.
Oh, that. Yeah. Right. Right. Goodness. Yeah. I'll help him with that.
Yeah, no need to roll anything. It's like as soon as you guys lift together, like he lets out like a small yell. Then he realizes like like his face first like comes to a defensive, and then he realizes like you guys are here to help, and he kind of like turns himself around and, can you guys do anything about Dan? He was just talking to me. He's still alive, right? And the person that I was trying to wake up is, yeah, go ahead.
I know. I was just gonna look over to Tarion because I don't know anything about magic and I ain't got any of that.
Tarion just kind of looks like really helpless for a moment. I'm sorry, he's gone.
And you see this, like he has a hardened face. Like you saw him like earlier too when you guys first got here. He was like talking to like Hilda and like playing with Tommy, the long-haired dude. Like he looked a little bit like older than the rest of them, a little more seasoned, and like he looks like he took a huge brunt of the attack. There's a lot of wounds, and the guy that's now like starting to cry, the one that's still alive, like you see his face too. Like he's also seasoned in a way, younger, but like the face, the bravado of like a mercenary or like a veteran adventurer, like just kind of falls over, and like you just see him just like he's been holding it in, but then he starts to just cry, and then the other one that is lost a leg just kind of like gives in to, or they've been trying to hold it in, they just start crying. Like it's the first time they've cried in God knows how long in their life.
And Tyrion just kind of says like under his breath where the others can't hear, but Talon would be able to. It's times like these I just wish I was a better healer, but
I'm gonna like whisper back. I mean,
What do I see around me with like a passive perception of 12?
Did you go outside too?
Yeah.
It's essentially like imagine the scene from 300, the ending, but like less people. It's just like all over the place. There's just a bunch of like arrows, big ones, small ones. Some still kind of like look. There's like green residue on it, probably poisoned arrows. There's hints of like minor explosions, probably from magical or like item explosion, like probably like devices were used. There are limbs, there are severed bodies. Yeah, it's chaos. It's like a tornado went through this place.
All right. Is there anything of value scattered on the ground from this massacre?
I mean, you can roll an investigation or perception, up to you which you want to pick.
Let me do investigation.
This will you're checking belongings. So investigation's more like hands-on.
Just like
you're actually
anything of
touching
like
things.
anything that looks valuable.
Yeah, roll an investigation. What did Talon want to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say like, I mean, we do what we can. At least we've tried. Yeah, just like something about
Oh,
yeah. Try to not
Nat
try.
20.
Don't get so depressed, my dude. Oh jeez, a 20.
You scuffle through. Most of them have like their coin pouches that you can see, like the guild members here. Nothing like
Hmm.
like like special looking swords or anything like that. They have like some of their weapons are probably either they bought themselves at some point or maybe like look like hand me downs in a way. Um,
Mhm.
like most of them look like they probably lived modest, okay lives as an adventurer in the guild. Um,
Okay.
mhm. But the valuable thing that you can find from them are probably their coin purses.
Let me steal from the adventurers that look like they're a little bit more well off than the other ones. Like
All right,
the
roll
ones
a
that
sleight
look
of hand.
like an the arcades of the adventurers. What? Roll what?
Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand.
Okay, sleight of hand. Let's see.
Ooh, yeah. At as soon as you're trying to ruffle through, one of the
Levi
dudes,
smacks you in the back of the head.
the guy that has his foot like his leg cut off, he's like, "Hey, respect the dead, man."
They don't need it.
Levi
Bruh.
straight up
Their
smacks you in the
family
back
Do
of the
we
head.
does.
hear him?
Yeah, you guys hear him. That's your passive. Yeah, the guy will
Bruh.
shout like, "Their family needs
What
it."
the hell is wrong with you? What are you
Uh,
doing?
they look like they look well off. You know, I'm just
Wait,
we
Alex,
need
you're
gold
They look
more.
they look well off.
You're
They're
looting
dead,
at a time
man.
like this? Yes, they also look dead.
It goes to their families.
I'm sorry. Right, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, and I just like sulk in the like behind everyone else.
And he like the guy that lost the foot like tries to prop himself up with like a like a huge kind of stick that probably came off of somewhere, maybe like a railing at some point. And he like tries to stand up and he just kind of fails as the blood just kind of gushes out as soon as he stands up. And at that point he passes
Oh,
out.
Um, oh my gosh, I'm gonna quickly try to um do whatever I can to help his leg or like
Mhm.
whatever.
He's alive. He just passed out.
I
He's
don't know,
like
tourniquet
breathing.
or something.
Probably just the shock.
Yeah, I need to take care of that. So I'm gonna help him with the healer's kit.
Uh oh, okay, yeah. If a emergency. Okay. No worries. No.
If I use mending on someone, if I use mending on like a
mm,
on like a piece of wood, could I make it into a peg leg?
um I think mending just mends. I don't think you can create something different. I'm not sure.
Like
Um
yeah, it's a stretch. I was just
yeah.
like like molding like the
You like
thing in.
at most mending can return something to what it used to be, but it's not like shape earth or like shape if there's shape wood. It's not like that. Yeah. So like whatever its state was before, you just mend it back. At least that's what I would think mending is intended. Um but yeah, at this point, Grantella, as you're helping, um Fenric just kind of like tells you to go where everyone else is going and help him down. And he just kind of like as soon as you guys breach through the entryway outside and just sees the chaos and the aftermath here, he kind of like looks down a bit and then takes a deep breath. He musters up the strength. I'll make sure that Talon Inc. will get compensated for the losses. All the families shall be informed straight away.
Yes, better.
How do you compensate someone who's lost someone they love?
Well, that is an answer that they can provide, not to me, but at least I can provide some form of. There's no other word for it. At least there's some form of apology. These people, while not entirely innocent of whatever happened here, because they are part of the guild and were. You know what? They are innocent.
Did they know what they were getting into?
They knew. Well, to a certain extent. They didn't know this. They've been attacked before. But they were ready for the second tide to come. But we didn't expect it to be like this.
Did they know they were going to die for a stupid helmet?
I mean, if you want to be. If you're asking the pragmatic me, or if you're asking your father, what your father would
Same
say,
thing.
and he just kind of looks down again. What I would tell you is that they signed up for this post and they expected death at every corner. Maybe just not this way. And he breathes deep and sighs. At this point, you guys hear, like voices over there, in there. Like probably, like the commotion was heard outside, and at some point, you guys hear, like a door being busted through. You see, Engon, and right behind him, a heavily wounded, but or like wounded to a certain extent where he looks really bad, but he looks alive and well. The bartender, and then right behind them, a bunch of soldiers just start streaming through. They surround you at first, then eventually, your father just kind of like lifts a hand and like they lower their spears.
Oh, but second that, thought we were gonna get arrested again.
Yeah, yeah. Cool down, guys. Cool down. We're here. We saved this very important person here. Grantela will say.
What do you guys do?
Um, well, I'll just help Fendrick to go to the officials and help him stand upright if I can.
Yeah, what are the rest of
Levi
you
has
doing?
his hands up and is sweating bullets because he thinks he's been arrested again.
Let me go ahead and help up Grantella.
I think I lost the NPC for the bartender. Well, you guys know that he's there.
Tyrion's gonna just still like be staring at the dead and the people that he couldn't help.
Can I just like whisper to like everyone who's there, Grantella, Levi, Tyrion, and like sorry about like obsessing over like money, but like Londar kind of got to me with the whole like making fun of like my financial decisions. I just figured for this mission we need as much funds as possible, and it sort of just clouded me, guys. I'm sorry.
Not to worry. Maybe after everything is settled down, we may get our rewards.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
if
I
it
mean like money isn't like what I'm focused on. I just like it's for our mission. We need gear, and like to get gear we need like money, and like I'm just trying to help you guys. I'm sorry, like
I understand, and I know Lord Fenric knows everything about that, right, Lord Fenric?
No, no. When you put money and the mission's goals over the value of human life, that makes you just makes you as bad as the people that we're going against.
you're right. You know what? I know this won't really help. This won't really make up for my actions earlier. But let me just throw some gold to, or like, let me put some gold to some of these brave warriors who have gave their lives to this mission, and then I throw coins at
I
Londark's.
don't
Sorry,
think
I mean like at Fenric's
gold will solve
Fenric's body. I
the
mean,
issue.
I throw coins at Fenric's body.
What?
Here,
Wait, what?
coins.
Why, Fenric,
What?
Wait,
Going
the
Fenric?
alive one?
He's up.
No,
Alive?
sorry. I thought he was dead. No, I thought he was dead. Like he looks dead. He
No,
looks
the
pale.
entire thing
You
is that
look
we
pale.
stopped that from happening.
Stop
You
throw.
look pale. You look
Stop.
pale. I
He's a
pick up my coins.
Israel.
Can I pick
Oh,
up my
Stop
coins?
throwing
Like
things at
here.
my dad.
yeah, he stands beside me. If you think Fenric is dead, something might trigger my friend here.
He's
But
not dead.
yeah,
Levi
that's
was
okay.
still with his hands up, starts moving away as to not be associated with them.
I am not
I'll feel
dead,
his hand for a
but
pulse. Let me feel your hand for a
levity is
pulse.
appreciated in times like this. Although misplaced from time to time, I do understand your sentiment. Engon! And he calls for Engon, and Sergeant Major dashes.
As soon as as
Yeah.
soon as Engon starts walking up, Levi turns to Hilda and casts message. Hilda, if I get arrested again, tell Mom it wasn't my fault this time. Like he's the second he starts walking up, he like Levi gets noticeably more nervous.
And Engon's kind of looks at you. He's perceptive as much, and not to worry. I'm not here on official church business. I'm here as officially the protector right now of the city. No need to worry. Yes, General. This is bad.
Yeah, you can say that again. Someone wants to kill this general here.
Well,
There's
lots.
something stuck in him.
A lot of people want to kill me, and this is not the first time they almost succeeded. And
What?
he just kind of like, all of them did their best to protect the people here, and they saved my life, but my life is but a drop compared to the lives you've lost here. Shouldn't that suffice to clear them of the suspicion, Sergeant Major?
Mm.
Yeah, I do agree. Not sure how some officials may take it, but since I have the final say in the jurisdiction here, I best see it that they be honored for what they did here, and best way to do so would be to expunge them of the heretic label. Does everyone agree? And all the soldiers start to kind of like look at each other, and then just like you hear like the murmurs of like, yeah, sure. You have your witnesses. My word, the general's word. As of today, you have been expunged of any wrongful accusations of heresy. If any such entity of the church says otherwise, they have to submit an official report.
All right, so that's official, all right? Like
You have my
we're off
word.
the hook.
We're free, guys. We're free.
All right.
We're free.
Wait. I'm gonna
Out
look
of
over.
character, does this mean we lose our heresy points?
No.
Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna look over to the others, and I'll be like, uh, okay. This is great news, guys. I'm going. Um, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to head over to the inn real quick and tell my friends as well that they're also no longer heretics. I assume this
Are they
includes them.
included?
Yeah, are they included? I'll look over to
Yeah,
Finn.
everyone that was there. Yeah, pretty much in the Engon. Yes.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll be off then. I'll be sure to be back if we're still meeting here later. So yeah, I'll leave the guild hall and like make my way to the inn.
Before
Just
you
meet us
leave,
back at the end.
Engon kind of, does anybody, do you need medical attention? Does anybody else need, aside from you, General?
I'll point out to the other survivors, like the three others. I
Mhm.
think was it just three total?
Yeah. Essentially, Gataran, Kester, and Orin. That's their names. And he just kind of
Yeah.
like twirls his hands, and you see a bunch of like white robed. Like you don't see their faces, like you only see their eyes. Like similar, to, like if you've watched like Demon Slayer, like the the support corps, like the people
Yeah.
carrying them, but like instead of like black robes, they're wearing white, and then they start to
Is
like
it the KKK?
no, not that. No.
That's all that I see.
Bruh.
Oh no, not the wizard hat.
Uh,
Essentially, like they look like nuns that don't show their faces. Obviously, people from the church and everybody in the world would recognize them probably as like a sanctifiers. They're probably from the Order of the Healers. Uh, they start performing like healing.
Can Levi
Can I?
ask the sergeant how long after some I know clerics have spells to bring people back, but how long for how long can the body before the body isn't revivable? Because and then Levi turns toward where the guild leader is. One of the casualties was the guild leader here.
Unfortunately, the body has to be. Pardon the term. Like the body at least has to be full.
But
I can I grab Sergio and then just offer him up to like the healers? His head ain't right. Can you fix him?
Bruh.
Yeah.
could the if we were to repair the body with like Levi suggests like he basically suggests like if you use mending to reattach the head, could it be possible, or is it like not?
Wait.
It would be possible to attach the head if that's what you're meaning, but it depends on the soul if they want to come back to their body. But most of the time, what I've witnessed throughout my career, and this is Angon, like your father is starting to get medical attention now. Throughout my career, if they've been dead for a while, they don't come back.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
And he takes off his like helm, like at this, like he's been helmed, like you can see his face there, and he takes off his helm. Well, I'll leave my soldiers to attend to this. It's technically my off day to day, but this needed my attention. They're capable people here, and what is your name again? And he calls to you, Talon.
Uh, Talon, sir.
The pub sounds good right now.
You wanna go along for a drink, sir?
If you're all in agreement, I can take the tab.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'll look over to the others for that if they also wanna take the tab for the drinks.
Levi looks at the others like kind of confused.
Wait,
I not in a drinking mood right now.
Well,
does this
food,
mean
yes.
can I come back? Can I go back to the church now?
Well, technically,
Military?
the investigations weren't over, so you were still part of it.
I mean, can I return to the militarum?
Yes, I assume.
You still want to return to that
And
place?
as soon as you say that, like, Engon like looks at you with like a knowing look. He just get coughs. I do understand if you may have hesitation, but it's your decision. Well, they might have instructed me to temporarily remove you, but since you are currently free, absolved of your, let's say they labeled as a crime, then you're free to choose.
Tarius,
In
try a few moments of freedom first. Then decide if you really want to return to your old job.
I've had my freedom. I've had my freedom for the past couple of days, and we've done nothing but cause chaos, and my father almost died, and I want I
I think you need a drink.
I think I'd like back my badge, my insignia.
And Engon kind of,
Do you really want to return to the status quo, knowing how things are now?
Fuck how things are now. I earned this.
Guys,
Can I just look at I look at is Fenric still in the room?
yeah, you guys are like kind of like in the courtyard area, like just outside now. He's
Oh, okay.
he was like taken earlier by some of the healers, and he's kind of like they took off his like top area, and they're trying to, you can see like he's like wincing as they're trying to like slowly remove it while healing at the same time.
Is he looking at us right now?
And he's like focusing on not dying.
Right. Okay. So I just like, can I I'll just like over to Tyrion and just pat his back and be like, you know, let's have a drink. We'll think about your badge, your insignia, your rank later. Then I
This
signal
is
to
not
everyone.
a group decision. I want my badge back.
And Engon kind of like calls over a soldier. And he get this man his badge. He wants it. Where do you want it sent over? Here or at the inn?
Whichever's quickest.
About the same time it takes.
I'm just gonna look at Fenric. Are you coming to the inn?
Um, Well, he kind of like, just kind of like, lifts up his hand. Once I get my treatment, where's this inn?
The salmon bed.
Um,
Isn't that the river? No. Is it eastern or western?
it's by the town square. The western, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and he like hesitates for a bit. As soon as I'm treated.
All right, then I can pick it up at the inn. Thank you, Sergeant Major.
Well, if you don't want to join, it's still up to you. If you want someplace else that you want to all go, think of this as my apology for the first treatment I gave you all. Um, my job. I'm speaking to you right now as a fellow citizen, since I'm officially off clock.
Yeah, we understand you just doing your job. But these past few days, it seems for me it's kind of enjoyable. Nothing dull. It's very interesting. Lots of killing, but interesting.
And he cocks his head a bit. Yeah. He just kind of like laughs, like awkwardly at that. Don't worry about your father. I'll have my soldiers, the best ones that I have in my regiment, secure.
I don't think there's anything you could do to make me stop worrying.
At least you know that he's safe. Your father, like, you don't need to take care of me. I can take care of myself.
That's what you said before you got a crossbow to the chest.
Well, I'm still alive.
Yeah, yeah. Your father is tough, Tyrion.
Before we head out, Levi will cast message again to Fenrix only he can hear, and he'll use it. Yeah, Fenric will hear a voice in his mind. Um, I didn't. I had detect magic when Morel stepped out of the room. He didn't have the helmet on him. You might want to check if it's still whether or not it's still safe. He can also respond. Once you're better,
He just kind of like looks at you and nods, but he doesn't respond.
Guys, let's have a drink. I'm very dry throat right now. Need more wine and beer.
All right.
Oh, also Levi will tell the sergeant like, oh, also there's some magic items over there on like he'll point where Morel disappeared. They're
Oh, I picked them
magical,
up.
but I
The necklace and the sword.
oh did Tarion pick them up? Like
Yeah,
Tarion?
yeah.
Are you wearing them?
No, I'm not wearing it. No, I just have them in my pocket. When I snatched it off his neck. And when he
Like
tried to stab me with this sword.
Bruh.
if Levi saw Tarion pick up the stuff, Levi will just use message again on Tarion. Are you sure that holding on to those things is safe? And then you can see Levi's eyes pointing down at your backpack where the weapons are. It's like, uh, you want me to identify those before so we know if they're
I'll
cursed or not?
I'll take the weapons off, but I'm gonna present them to Sergeant Major Ruil. We found these on Morel. Um, you know, the guy who we got arrested with.
He looks at the sword. I know what this one is. And you can see it. It's like glowing, kind of like gives off a bright glow. And he kind of like brandishes it like he's about to attack, and then like kind of like shines it further up. Um, well, there's not much moonlight right now, but if you're in the very dark area, this will give you light. And he just. This is not a cursed item. I'm not sure about the amulet, though.
Oh,
Well,
this
who
could be useful. Could we
can't
keep it then?
you? I mean, like it's evidence, right? And like, are you sure you should be holding on to that? Well,
Um,
I don't know how police investigations work. Never mind.
well, that thing won't really. Trust me, there's a few of those things. Even the church has a few of those things, and they probably won't lead anywhere. And you've earned it.
By the way, Sergeant Major, are there any heavy weapons in this place? Maybe I can check some weapons here. Can I borrow it?
I think
Um,
you'd have to ask the guild. And then
Wait,
Levi
wait,
remembers the guild leaders that I think you if you want to rent weapons, you'd have to talk to what was the bartender's name again? The
Arnharm?
Arno. I think you'd have to talk to Arnham about that if you're looking to rent weapons. I'm pretty sure the guild sells weapons to adventurers, so I think you could get one there.
Okay, okay.
Aside from anything that you have on you right now, we're gonna secure the location. And, but if I do find something that suits you, I'll work my magic. I'll try and get it,
Very much
requisitioned.
appreciate, Sergeant Major. Yeah, and come to the inn later. Let's have a drink.
And
Oh,
that's
and
where we're
you?
going, right?
Yeah,
Everyone is agreeing?
you guys can go ahead and I'll catch up. I'm not letting my father out of my sight,
oh, come
even
on.
though he tells me not to.
It's in the hands of professional. Give the professional some pride. They are very much capable of handling your father.
Please, please, please try to persuade me. Can he make a persuasion roll?
If he wants to. If
Like only
Grantella wants
Grantella
to,
would be
if she
able
wants
to
to.
persuade Darren. Yeah. Arnold, if you want to persuade my character,
Okay, persuasion.
Good luck.
you're the only one who can.
Up to them.
Wait, I'm rolling for persuasion. Don't I have an advantage? I have a very compelling reason.
I don't know because Darian really wants to stay with his dad.
You are professional, so you have to give them
Yeah,
that.
it's just this would be a regular. Normally, you would probably have, but since Tyrion really wants to stay, so it kind of like
Yeah, it's his family versus his
Mhm.
best friend. Or
13.
Mhm.
he just like looks back at his dad, and he looks at Grantella, and he looks back at his dad.
Your dad just kind of like shies you. Go, go.
Like, go play, go.
Yeah.
Right, you're getting shooed.
Go to your room.
Yeah.
Can Levi head up to Hilda and Tommy and just say, "Hey, we're gonna head back to the inn for a bit.
What are
Are
you
you guys
talking
going?"
about? We're going with you. I can't let Tommy stay here.
Yeah, that's why I was about to tell you. You should go with us.
We were about to head there, but we were just waiting for you guys.
Okay then. We're on the same page. Let's go.
You see, Tommy's on her like a piggyback.
And before they leave, Levi sweeps up Oliver And it's like we're gonna need to put him back together again later.
How about the dead one, the guild leader? Sir, you need to get it her soul, maybe.
That's if. What?
Sir, you always
That's it.
said
What?
you love to.
I was like, wait, because I thought that Grantella said we need to save her soul. No, she said Sergio needs to take her soul. I was like, what? Wait.
See, ano,
Call him out. Right.
You'd be
It's
like,
a
if
side
Uh,
mission.
Yeah,
There's a lot
that
of
would have
dead
been
people here.
perfect if Al was here.
There's
He has an
lots of dead
emergency.
people here.
Sergio, just kind of like Sergio is like while you guys were having this conversation, Sergio was going to like each and every um like dead body there, and
yeah,
just kind of like pausing real quick, and you see him like utter something under his breath, and then like move to the next one, and at some point he
yeah.
just like goes to you guys now.
Uh,
Where are we going,
Oh,
mi
no,
amor?
let's have a drink.
where are you going?
like
Mi
Levi will
amor.
It's a
Levi will
Spanish.
tap
Spa-
Tyrion and then just say like
He's French Spanish now.
No,
Bruh.
Levi will tap
African.
Tyrion
Where
and
are
just
you
say, I
going?
think the magic circle broke the cat.
It's like who killed?
Well,
It's
one
like
is
the
not broken.
Nigerian.
One is not broken, mi amigo. One is enlightened.
There.
Wakanda forever.
that's
Jesus Christ, dude.
that's not even close. It's like a whole nother continent, man.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
do you need any help burying the bodies, Sergeant Major? Or
I mean,
should we?
no, that's a job for them, not for you. And
Third,
we do need to
let's go.
contact the families first before we bury anybody.
The sergeant major here offered for us a drink, and he will be paying. So let's go. It's bad to let the sergeant major wait while he's offering us food and drinks.
Yes, okay. I see my father is shooing me away, so we should go. Is everyone done here?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, as you guys like head there, like you see outside there's like a sizable crowd, like they're being cordoned off by soldiers. They're kind of like looking in. And if you look behind you, there's like a plume of like some like wooden stuff inside that got burned probably from the fight. So there's like a pool. There's like a smoke like smoke pillars like going up. And you just hear the like murmurs and all that, this and that. There's a lot more people in River Run, especially because the festival is pretty close to its apex. Where you guys are probably like at this point like more so 1 week or less than 1 week away from like the event actually starting. But eventually you guys make your way through familiar roads going back to the town square. The town square is like set up now to where like the central area is already pretty much ready for like the festival. The town is like full of it's like a stark contrast to where you guys were from. And you guys all look like you've been battered, so everybody's looking at you on your way there, and probably word of something happening at Talon has already spread, and you guys hear like whispers and like conversations, people speculating what happened and like looking at you guys, and especially you guys are with like the sergeant major, and he just kind of like nods at some people and tells them to go back to your homes, go back to what you were doing, official church business, everything's handled, blah blah blah. And eventually, as you you guys get to the entrance way of the salmon bed. Talnell, you see there, Fink is actually sitting by the steps to go into salmon bed, and as soon as she sees you guys like approach, she immediately goes for to run to Talnell and like gives him a hug.
Yeah, I'll hug back. I'm also pretty tired. It's been a very long 2 days.
I've
And I'm gonna be like, well, I have quite the story to tell.
I heard of what happened. Is is everyone okay?
Eh,
I forgot
not
her voice. I think she just had like a normal voice. Sorry.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, well, not not everyone in Talon Inc., but we did what we could. And anyways, where's I'm glad to see you're doing fine. Thank goodness they didn't come and attack this
Mm.
place. But how about Stout? Is
She
she also alright?
she looks at everyone and like kind of like nods at everyone, and you see like she kind of like wipes her eyes a little bit. She was probably like really scared. And she, well, you know her. She's been talking me to go back in. She's, you know, those three guards that we were talking to earlier.
Yeah, and a couple days ago, I barely remember, but yeah, I still do.
Well, apparently, since we didn't hear from you for a while, she's made friends with them. So she's inside drinking.
Huh, well, shit, well, even though the plan didn't turn out quite as well, at least you guys made some friends, I guess. Looks like you guys had a better couple days than we did. uh,
And she like gives you a hug again, just and then like kind of like puts her hands on your shoulder while looking at everyone. And then she like adjusts herself, like be proper again, not like emotionally vulnerable. Then she kind of motions with her head to let's go in, and she looks at Engon with like why is he here? Look, and
oh
he
yeah,
just
right.
like
I'm gonna tell her like as she looks at Angon like that, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, right. I forgot to mention. We're not heretics anymore. That's one of the only few good things to have come out in the past few days.
Oh, there's another. I quite enjoyed these past few days because I discovered something deep within me. I, I discovered new strength, and while fighting, I learned how to use it.
Oh yeah, right. Well, glad to know you've had a better experience at least. Goodness.
Yes, it's quite fun using this new power. I hope you also develop.
I mean, after our encounter with
My owl
the
exploded.
caterpillars. Yeah. Well, after our encounter, I've learned a few things or two, getting more used to this spike, more or less.
Yeah,
and
we need to be stronger. Judging from that last opponent we have, we almost died there.
well, let's not stand in the outside here. Let's go in and then gone.
Yeah, let's
Uh,
go. Let's.
Hilda and Tommy just like kind of like head in first too. Um, as soon as the door opens, Levi, immediately you see your mom just like give you like a very nasty look,
Hey,
but
mom.
also she also like sighs very deeply, and just like you see like the the anger immediately go away, and like the relief in her face is visible now.
I'm not arrested anymore.
We'll talk later. And she starts to. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here tonight, and she kind of like uh, yeah, there's a good time to talk later. Kind of gives you the uh, at least you're okay look. Yeah, what do you guys want to do? You're here now.
All right,
Can I
great.
have like I want to order fish? I'm hungry.
Mhm.
I want to
Uh,
order like a fish or something.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead. You do.
a big mug of beer.
Levi, your mom kind of like
Uh,
calls you for a bit, like to
Yeah,
approach.
Levi will go with his mom.
Uh, you guys look like you've had a rough time. I know I said we'll talk later. We'll talk later about it. But I don't want you guys to look like that while the rest of the tourists are here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You have a point, ma'am.
Understandable. In any case, do you have like a bathtub here or something?
I mean,
Oh, I can
just,
handle that. And
your
Levi,
rooms are still here, so
Hey,
Mrs. Silverfang,
Levi
do
will
you have
cast
any basil?
prestidigitation on everyone, like clean them up a bit.
Oh,
uh,
thanks.
and
I
that
still
works
want
too.
bath.
Johnny, is the salmon bed close to the river?
Yeah,
Okay, Gontela will
further
just
down.
go out and go have a swim in the river.
We have a
It's like
bath.
it's not
I'll
like you still have to walk towards the port.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
I.
have
So like imagine the salmon bed is like if you've been to like Redco. So it's like it's by where
oh
SM
yeah.
is and you still have to walk to the Baywalk.
we have a bath.
So like
Gontela, I want to.
a short like walk.
I want to bask in nature after those bloods and gore.
Sure, if you
This
want to do, you go ahead. Up to you.
Yeah, Gontela will go. Gontela will just look at them and then say, "I'm born to be wild."
Uh, Mrs. Silverfang, does the salmon bed sell salmon? Can I have like salmon?
What type of salmon?
Uh, freshly cut salmon with lots of basil.
Alrighty. Just
And
seared.
yeah,
All right.
yes,
She
sir.
she yeah. There's no music tonight because like the two bards that usually work here are on the clock to help like cook and stuff because there's a lot more people.
Yeah, and the other part is with us.
Levi will ritual cast unseen servant and have the unseen servant start playing music.
Okay, so
And
let me go ahead. Is there like a fireplace nearby?
like at the right in the middle, there's it's not more like a fireplace. It's like a central area where like you see in the screen, right? That's essentially
Oh,
what is in the middle.
oh, cool. Let me just finish my fish real quick. I'll just down my fish as fast as I can, leaving as much basil specks as I can. And then let me go over to the fireplace and then like I picked up some debris from that from the battle earlier. So let me just throw it all and some of the basil in the fireplace. And guys, I want to introduce you. I'm going to try and summon like a familiar. It's gonna try to conjure up a hawk.
Alrighty.
Oh, you're actually taking the hawk. Oh my god.
Yeah, his name is Hawkira.
Nice.
Akira and Alur.
Which which reminds
Yeah.
me, Mom, I'm gonna borrow the glue. Oliver exploded again.
All right.
Okay, and
Can I have the
then he
Can I have
called
Hawkira follow Levi?
like
So he's gonna
he
trail Levi.
calls yeah he's gonna
Yeah, I'll
call
have him perch on Levi's shoulder. Look.
hey, no, that's Oliver's spot. And then like he calls Ev- Evelyn, Damien, Tommy, like get over here. We Oliver exploded again. We need to put him back together. And then like you see them like they go like when they start putting him together. Basically, I'm flavoring a Levi ritual, casting Find Familiar. It's disturbing how much they know what they're doing. Like Oliver has exploded several times before, and they know exactly how what pattern to put the feathers back in together. To the point is you question how many times has this owl exploded before, type thing.
Um, at this point, as you guys are kind of like doing your own thing, Ingon kind of just sits at a table that's unoccupied and calls you over, Tyrion. Is Alex in? Are you back? No, not yet. Oh, not yet. We'll go to that later. What are you guys doing?
Yo, so I first off, I'm gonna go over to Stout and be like, "Oh, hello, I'm still alive. I went missing for like a few days. I'm still alive. Glad you made friends."
Who are you again?
Ouch.
I do not have time for this. Stout, please, come on.
No, seriously. Who are you again?
Like, Talon just sighs really loudly, and then it's like,
Cause I remember someone that looks like you, but like didn't meet up with us and found like a new friends here. And I remember someone leaving behind my friend, sad and waiting here, and like all mopey, not fun.
yeah, look, we got stuck.
You look like him.
For 2 days. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I left you two here. But just so you know, I think it's a good thing you guys didn't come along. Things went really, really bad. So I am just happy that at least you're all safe. And if you hate me for it, I do kind of deserve it. Yeah.
And she like looks
Yeah.
at the three of them. The three of them just like kind of like stare at you. The three guards. And then she looks at the table. You see what this is in the table?
What's she pointing at?
There's like food. There's beer. Probably like a couple of like tankards of beer. Like not tankards, but like pints of beer already downed. Like a bunch of food.
Yeah, I see that you've all been drinking.
Yeah, this is
Have
called beer, and this is called ale. This is called food. That's a hot dog right there, and that needs to be paid for.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Fair enough. How much did you spend?
And he's like, yeah, see, I remember who you are now. Come here, buddy. And she,
Yeah.
she like hugs you.
Yeah, I'm still pretty mentally exhausted, so I just like give up. Like, yeah, how much did it cost?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. You'll pay for it later, not right now, because we're still eating.
Oh, all right, wonderful. Just head into the room. I'll be in the bath for the next several few hours, maybe. And then
She's like, at this point,
Yeah.
this is my good friend Talon, and
hello.
I know he may have made me upset and Fink upset, but I think he's a good friend. Don't we all agree? And they're just like, ah! And they start cheering and like tossing like their ale to. See, I'm very good at forgiveness, right?
You sure are indeed, yeah.
And she like punches you in the gut,
There.
but not like hard.
Ow.
She like kind of cause she's shorter than you, and she like kind of like pushes your head down and like whispers in your ear, "If you ever do that again to Fink, I will kill you."
Yeah,
You got that, bud?
understandable. Understandable.
And she like
Yeah.
kind of like pats you in the back. All right, we're all set.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like groan and kind of go back up into groggily go back up into my room, and
You
then
got scolded.
yeah. Like, yeah, you know, it's expected. This is like when you go out a little too late, and then you come back extremely. So you're like, yeah, this was expected. Is there a bathtub?
Yeah, in your room.
Wonderful. Can I just like be there and fall asleep in there? Thanks.
Alrighty. Yeah. Alex, are you back?
Yes.
Yeah. Earlier, Engon called you. He got like a table. He like called you to sit. He called like whoever wants to join the table. But I think Gruntella went to the river to swim.
Takes back to the river while swimming. Then, seeing a fish, she catch a fish and continue to swim while eating raw fish.
You're the one who kept
It just
telling us
like
to go
cut,
to the tavern!
it cuts like the scene cuts to Gruntella like in the water, just like kind of like people staring at her, and she's like eating a fish and like just swimming. Who's this
You're the one
crazy
who's
orc
making us
lady?
feel it to come here!
She ditched everyone.
Guantella is very attuned to the world. After this, she
And yeah, Talnell just went to his room, probably Fink in tow, and like they're heading up to the room. Levi and Dave are like playing with
Like
Levi's siblings and Oliver.
Yeah, and can Levi be staying with them, and then like you just see they turn part of the the barkeep, like the one, what's it called again, the stall, they turn their section of stall into a mini crafting table as they're piece by piece putting Oliver
see-
back together.
You see people like kind of like looking, and like they think it's like a magic trick or whatever, like entertainment, and like yeah, and Hawkira's there, Dave's there, and as soon as Engon calls you to the table, he kind of like takes off like he has like a cape, so he like removes like where it's attached to, and he starts to kind of like unbuckle like his armor, like put it to the side with his helmet, and you see underneath he has like a shirt, like a very fitted shirt, like black shirt on, and like he's like cut, he's like super lean, probably like 3% body fat. And, he's like super duper ripped, and he's just like, all right, so how are you holding up? Like, I mean, no one else joined the table.
Yes, it's just after my dear friend had to drag me over here.
Well, I think this is good. I mean, I don't know what you guys have been through, so
To answer your question, I'll feel a lot better when I have my uniform on and my badge back and just everything back to the way it was.
I'll have them take it here at some point. So I've already ordered them. So relax. You've earned this. Your father's safe. It's a festival coming soon, and once you're back at your post,
Where is my post exactly? Am I staying here?
well, I was wondering if you wanted to go back to where you were originally posted, if you were looking for a new regiment.
I haven't had the chance to think about it. I've thought about literally everything else except I don't know. Usually I just take orders, so I don't.
Well, I
I
did
wouldn't
get
even know.
a prior message from some of the IOPS. I do understand you were sent here to be stationed here. Am I correct?
My father told me that there was a mix-up.
Oh, so it wasn't you.
Do you have any idea where I was supposed to be assigned?
With that I'm not sure, but I did get well, prior to what happened to all of you and how we first met, I did get a message straight from up top that I would be assigned a new sergeant, and so after what happened and me like finding out what your attachments were and assignments were here, I just assumed that you were the one sent, and if it was a mix-up, then no worries. But if the position is still open, if you're like you've already said that you wanted your badge back, if you wanted a post here or with my regiment, up to you.
I would have to think about it after discussing it with my father. I mean, he supposedly chose somewhere else, but we'll see. I mean, I like it here.
I like it
Besides
here too.
everything-
You know, I was stationed right at the gates. And you would know the gates are where leading outside to outside of the known territories. Essentially, it's essentially the front lines. Like in the world map, I think it is called. It's my own world, and I forgot the name. Volgrad.
Is it not in Riverrun?
Nope, it is way off to the northeast.
That's a long way from here. How did you end up here?
Well, they rotated and they saw fit to move me closer to the capital. I'm not in the capital. I vehemently opposed it. So they gave me the next best thing to what I wanted. I really wanted to be assigned to. Well, let me look at my map again.
Where is the map? Can you pin it?
It's in the handouts. I
Okay.
don't think I can. Known territories. They do have a pin
Yeah.
thing coming out soon.
No, I mean like in Discord. Because I know you
Oh,
posted
okay.
it on Discord, but it's like lost.
Oh, I think I
in
did pin it.
The unlabeled
it's-
one, yeah.
oh, it's the unlabeled. Anyways, I can send the labeled one. And he's like, he really wanted to be assigned to Lytle. It's like south of the capital. But
What's wrong with the capital? Why didn't you want to be sent there?
too noisy, too big, too much. After being in such a hectic place like Volgrad, I see that. I mean, they said they would reward me with a far less stressful place. So here I am.
Yes, that's. I mean, besides being arrested, I mean, I really enjoyed being here. It's just everyone seems so nice. It's peaceful.
Well, the closer you are to the capital, it makes sense for it to be more peaceful. not as peaceful recently, but at least you're not fending off huge monsters and unreliable weather. Well, that's putting it easy. It's, let's say gale, force winds, freezing temperatures all of a sudden. One moment you're talking to someone you know, the next day you just find out they were crushed by a gravity well. They were assigned to do scouting outside. At least I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Have you ever heard of anyone going past Volgrad?
Well, aside from us, there were expeditions before, mainly coming from Volgrad and or sailing from the Arxastrum. There were also reports of unsanctioned ones leaving Falster, but successfully came back? No. I mean, they came back, but not successful with what they tried to do. But at least they were successful in surviving the trip back. Me personally, just aside from my regiment,
They ever say what they saw?
well, it usually goes the same. Some of the stories were they were attacked by huge monsters, or like I said, gravity wells. Some got separated, and only to find that for some reason they were walking straight, but then just found themselves back to the gates of Volgrad. It's really hard to document anything there once. Well, some that would tell their stories were very incoherent, and some that made it back weren't really themselves anymore. Wouldn't really tell us much. After that, I wouldn't hear anything about it. As much as my pay grade lets me hear of something, that's all that I would hear.
So, since we are no longer branded as heretics, no more trial in Medina, what about my friend, the half orc, Frutella? Is she still on trial?
And you mean this is for deserting, right? For desertion?
Did she desert?
Well,
How?
Yeah.
well, essentially, it falls into a technicality. She wasn't really, like, officially. Well, the church calls it ordained. Well, she wasn't really assigned a post yet. And hasn't really, like, officially graduated from the academy, so you can't really call it desertion. But
I don't recall.
So what's she on trial for? What?
well, honestly, from what I could tell, like, it was either the heresy put upon her, or if maybe they were trying to put in the desertion on top of it. You know, there are gung-ho people about trying to add more to somebody's pain that they can benefit from.
So is she still considered a heretic or just as a deserter?
Well, now with all the witnesses earlier, my word, your father's word, we'll call it, let's say officially, publicly, you are no longer considered heretics. I'm not sure about the other people in the church. You still may encounter some who don't agree with the decision made, so best tread carefully. But at least to some of us, you're You don't have to worry.
Is she still going to?
Yeah?
Is she still going to face trial in Medina? Sorry, Levi.
No, sorry.
Um,
I was about to ask something out of character because I like DM. I think she means because Gruntella was being arrested before we were tried as heretic. I
Yeah, yeah,
think she means like that. Like, is she still on trial for what she was being arrested for before?
Are we still going to Medina for her trial?
No, I think not. Okay. Out of charge.
No?
You're
Yeah, you
eating a
guys
fish.
essentially what if I'm not being clear, I think I'm not being clear. So essentially Engon's going to kind of explain that since you provided services to help
Mhm.
protect a official of the church in the Astra Militarum, it'll essentially count as you have served the trial and you are expunged of any heresy or any accusations that were on you. So you guys are
So
good.
that's including the desertion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they can't accuse me of something hindi naman ako nag-graduate doon. I dropped
And
out
he's
before.
essentially saying too that if you encounter someone from the church that says otherwise, they're just the ones who don't agree. So like yeah, so you still might face hostility from some people from the church, but since it's officially been like they're reporting on it and they'll put it on record that you've been exonerated from your crime. So yeah.
If I were to stay here in Mizorun, what would my duties be?
Well, I mean, to put it simply, you'd. Well, the worst that I would make you do is being like an errand boy, because you'll fall into my jurisdiction. But like I don't run things like that. So protect the people, be the face of the church here, along with me, along with the other people in the regiment. Yeah. Nice, quaint, simple. Think of it like you're the deputy.
What if I told you I wanted to find Morella Bassi?
He lets out a deep sigh. Well, you just told me right now,
And
with your face and with your expression. That is your decision, like I said, but I would tread carefully. I'm familiar with the Talon Inc.'s now past guild leader from before, exploits. If something or someone did that to them, then even me, I would tread carefully. That's all I would say. But if your calling is to
what about
snuff out
the
Londark, well, we can't really implicate him as much. he's an oddball in all of this. He hasn't done anything wrong, and he's essentially going to be working along with us since he's the lord of this town, this city. So while he may not be our boss, while we're stationed here, we do report to him a bit.
You don't think he could be funding Morel, even now?
Well, we can speculate all we want, but we do need to prove first before we... He's a powerful man. He may not seem like it, but around this area, his family at least, the name they carry, it has a certain weight to it that even the church itself finds should be taken seriously. But as long as, for me, as long as he takes care of the people here, and whatever nefarious things he's doing, as long as it doesn't harm the people, I can not necessarily turn a blind eye, but I can put it off for a bit.
You don't think him giving the helmet to someone isn't harming the people?
Well, I mean, now that you say that, I did think it harmed, but he didn't really give it, at least to the official story.
I'm just saying, if Morel still works for him, possibly he might, and he has the helmet, they would have the power to control people's minds. It sounds dangerous to me.
He nods. Pretty dangerous. Not as dangerous as letting this beer grow stale. And he starts to drink. I think this is time for us to, at least for me, I've already clocked out. And there's no apparent danger right now. So, at least I suggest to myself, and I know that I need to have a bit of rest and relaxation, because it is also important to do so.
Please don't let me stop you.
And I won't stop you from what you're trying to do, but what I'm saying is, you should let yourself not think about these things right now. But that's just a suggestion. And he downs the beer again. And just kind of like sits there. Just kind of nods his head, looking around, surveying the people. And he looks at you.
Yes, hail Atris, and I'm gonna drink my beer.
See, there it is. And he like stands up and like kind of like stretches like side to side. And he sits down again. Give me 1 sec. Gruntella,
Yeah.
don't mind this. The background is day, but it is not day.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, sec. As you, at this point, are you still swimming?
Yeah. After about 1 hour, I'm going to dry myself, then go back to the inn.
Mm-hmm. As you kind of dry yourself, there's a few people that kind of like give a clear berth from you as they pass by. They kind of like go to the side far away. Um, there's not much people here. Most people, like, once they arrive in like the river cruise or like the uh what do you call it, the commuter boats towards the town center, they immediately go straight. So it's not too busy here. It's actually very peaceful, like a time of the day now for this area. At this point, as you're drying yourself, like the static from like the just the magical energies that kind of envelop you now
Mm-hmm.
especially since going into the river too, kind of like as you're drying yourself up, kind of arc around you. At some point, it goes really quiet.
Hmm.
You, Mhm.
Yeah, notice the quietness and try to reach for her, no, for her great axe.
As you do, nothing seems to hint from your danger sense that there's too like an imminent danger. It's just quiet. You've felt this kind of quiet before when you were out, like in like in like the nature and like a forest, and it's like peaceful. But since you're in a city, it feels odd, but also comforting at the same time.
Noticing that there is no danger, Grantela will relax and then quietly sit on. She will look for a tree and quietly sit on the tree, below the tree. Then close her eyes and try to meditate and bask with the nature.
As you do, you hear footsteps approach as you're meditating. As the footsteps approach, you see this like old, uh, like really like ha- a limping old person, kind of like walking towards you.
Grantella will slowly open her eyes, then look at the person. Then Grantella will say, "Greetings, old one. How may I help you today?"
Um, I can't seem to find my way to a town hall or town square. Do you mind helping me where the directions are?
Yeah, sure, sure. Not a problem. Wait, I'll just don my vest and my dress, and then I will take my great axe, put it at my back, and then I will help the old guy.
Mhm. That's very kind of you.
Not a
He,
problem.
as you head towards the back towards the direction of the town square, you're going the direction essentially towards the salmon bed.
Hmm.
At this point, you don't see anyone else. Like at this point, you should see a lot more people.
Yeah, and I will tell that to the old guy. And this seems weird. There's a festival coming, and it look like does not have lots of people here.
Don't worry about it. They're just probably partying in the town square.
Hmm. Since Grantella does not feel danger, so he will just agree and then walk the old guy towards the square.
Mhm. Some point, you hear and feel this like a breeze of wind pass you by. You feel
Mm-hmm.
like the space that the old person occupied just kind of like disappears, and as you turn around and look around your area, the old person's no longer there.
Damn.
And as you
Grantella,
Mhm.
yeah, will be surprised, but she will look around, try to figure out what's happening.
Hello? Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Mhm.
back.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Uh,
Hey guys, sorry, my internet. I think my internet cut out. Did I miss anything?
Just Grantella about to be kidnapped.
Oh, so I didn't miss anything. Great.
you don't know that. um, as you look around, you see in like one alleyway, you see like the old man there, like limping, like looks back at you. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was this way.
Grantella will run towards the old man and then take his wrist and no, we need to go here. He will guide again the old man.
As you pull on the hand, you feel something come off, like a sloshing, like 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 something fleshy like came off, and as soon as you turn around, you see the hand like the skin came off,
Oh, no.
and the hand like the old man looks at the hand and immediately goes back to like the flesh returns. I see already.
What are you? Grantella will say that twice.
As soon as you say that, the old man disappears into a mist, like appears behind you. Sorry, kid, nothing personal. No, I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ, man.
As soon as you hear the voice again behind you, it says, "Ready." You turn around.
Yes, yes.
As soon as you turn around, like all the sound from the area came back, and you start seeing people move around again. About 3 kids like bump behind you as they run past. Hey, stop standing here! Trying to walk through. Everything's back to normal.
Hey, I'm walking over here or something.
Walking over
Forget
here.
about it.
Grantella will be in a state of panic and just look panicky, then go to the salmon.
Alrighty. Yeah, I've been trying to wait for a good time to do that to you. I was like, when I heard you wanted to go to the river, alrighty.
No.
As soon as you go back inside, you see Tyrion, Engon having a drink. You see Levi and Dave kind of hanging out with like another. There's like a hawk now flying around with Oliver, and like the kids playing around with it too. You don't see Talnell. Not sure if Al is back.
Al?
I'm here.
Yeah, sorry, you weren't saying anything.
I was
Yeah.
listening to whatever that's playing. He was just there lang within the crowd, uh, holding the candle and looking at everybody intently. But not really to horrify people. Just looking intently lang and then trying to see how they appreciate life thus far.
Are you going to do that the whole night?
Yeah.
Kind of- What
Yes?
kind of drink here?
Yes.
Well,
Why? What's wrong with what I'm doing? I'm just
Just you're just holding a candle and staring at everyone.
yes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna push a beer towards him.
Oh no. No beer. No other spirits for me, please. I'm quite satisfied with the spirits that I have right now. You go on with your celebration. Okay, sige. Nice. Then you go on with your celebration of life. While I just quite try to observe how you beings try to celebrate what's left of your remaining days, and just
I think something weird happened to the cat. Like Levi just like staring, like turning around and like trying to point at Sergio without Sergio noticing.
Yes, he's been like that for a couple of days now.
On a brighter note, it's been 3 months since the last time Oliver exploded, so I think it means I'm becoming a better veteran.
Oh, really? 3 months?
And can Hakira just
Three
grab
whole
Oliver like
three whole
midair?
months, and then he's holding up Oliver, and Oliver
What
has a look of existential horror on his
what is
face.
Akira
No,
doing?
can he just can Hakira just like grab Oliver in its talon in her talons? Just like but not like harm it, just like grab it.
Are they
grab him
fighting?
in her talons. No, they're play fighting.
Alrighty, yeah.
But it looks like fighting. Yeah. So like Akira just grabs Oliver in her like giant talons, but doesn't like squeeze too tight. Just like lightly squeezes like. And Oliver is just looking. I don't know if like Oliver likes it or not, but like it's just like a mix of like this is fine, but also help me please.
Yeah. They're currently playing. They should be good. They're both Fae, so they probably are communicating with each other in their own way. I think a hawk and an owl should be like similar size too. So yeah,
Yeah.
they're play
Yeah,
fighting.
about the same.
Hey, what is happening
And-
to my music?
Grantella will just barge in, then go directly to the bar, then drink, ask for a mug of beer, then drink it in one gulp.
Mhm.
Then he moved to to her companions, then say, "Oh, you won't believe what happened to me. I think the river is haunted." And Grantella will look to Sergio. Haunted, you see, haunted.
And then Sergio will notice what you mentioned, and then we'll just walk slowly to you and say, haunted. You say. Have you felt some spirits by the river?
I saw an old man, a limping old man, and so I tried to help him because he asked for me for help to go to the town square. Then suddenly he just disappeared and appeared behind me. Uh, oh, it's so creepy, so creepy. A ghost, you see, a ghost.
Hmm. Have you
Levi says like this,
tried?
then he uses his new second level spell slot to teleport behind Grintella like this, and then pops out the existence and boops right behind you like that, like that.
Grandel will jump. Ah, like that, like that. But he also kind of like a mist that disappeared.
Do you want me to assist you back to the river? Let's see if I can communicate with this ghost that you say.
Really, really?
Wait, ghost? Sorry,
Yeah.
what did I miss? Did you say ghost? Did you
Yes.
say what he
Oh,
looked like?
yeah, Arna thought Bella
Yeah,
thought it's a ghost. Yeah.
Limping
like
old man.
she
Did
she described Misty Step, then Levi Misty steps like that, like that. Is that how it looked?
doing that?
did it look like the old man we met at the park?
DM, is it the same?
Nope.
I will look to Terian. No, he's not the same. This one is creepy.
Did
Look
you
like a
can you see
nice old man.
past? Can you see past through this old man, or is it like opaque?
Yeah,
Is it?
no, when I try to hold his hand, it's like water that, and his skin, it's kind of uh, stick to my hand. Then suddenly he just
Hmm.
disappeared.
Do you think it was trying to lead you somewhere?
Oh, I leading him to the town square, and then suddenly he disappeared, and I found myself in the town square.
Hmm.
I think my friend Sergio here will be able to help me. That river, that's part where I swim, but I think it's haunted.
Hmm. Let's go back there if you want. I can send some. I can help you send some spirits and confirm if this person is really a ghost. They're just playing mind tricks on you.
Yes, yes, go. Hey, anyone want to come with us? They're going to tell us, I'm not afraid we against a living, but a ghost, no, no.
Mm.
Seemed like more.
Levi will turn to you. You know, the last time this happened, we ended up finding Talonel tied up naked in Londog's mansion. So I wouldn't recommend going out at night right now.
Mm, but
Unless
still,
you want to end up naked in Lord Londog's mansion, which, like, no judgment here. I'm just saying that I wouldn't want that on myself.
Are you sure?
He's
You're
not nearly hot enough for me
scared?
to consider that.
Are you scared? Are you
uh,
afraid of the dark?
I have a ghost expert with me, so I think I'm safe enough.
Ghost expert. Uh, I can't say I'm a ghost expert, but I'll try to reconfirm if what you encountered is a spirit or not. Shall we go? Anybody
Yes,
else wanna
want to come?
ghost hunt?
It seems like you two really want an excuse for your alone time, so
Aha.
enjoy.
No, it's not like that, Tarian. Come with us. Maybe you will believe me when you see that ghost.
Yes, Tarion. Are you scared or not?
Yes.
No, I'm tired.
Hmm. Very
To
well.
confirm if this is a threat to the town, it's one of your obligations as I look at the badge. Uh, a member
I
of
don't know my badge.
the police here.
Engon like chimes in. I'm off duty right now, so
Yes, so maybe Tarian can help, right?
Also
Can
off
I no?
duty.
Can I silently while Gruntella and Tarion are like making a conversation? Can I just slip through the conversation and try to uh find go away where they can't see me, notice me?
yeah, roll a stealth.
Stealth. Okay. Stealth. Uh 17.
Yeah, you as they're having a conversation now, trying to figure out to let Tyrion go. Engon kind of chimes in too. Um, yeah, you make your way, uh, like slyly shy
I'm
off
just gonna
from it.
find. I'm just gonna shy off. Try to hide somewhere where they can see me. And then can I cast message on Tarion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I point the finger toward you, Tarion, but you don't know that I'm casting message. And then I will whisper, which only you can hear. I will say,
Hmm? What?
I can't hear anything that you're saying.
Yes.
I think he's messaging
sorry,
you.
sorry. Hello.
Oh,
No, I
Yeah.
think he's whispering,
And
yeah.
I'm gonna ask you.
Like
Okay,
literally.
I
But
slip,
it's not being picked up.
I slip, I slip, I slip through the crowd and try to hide myself from you and Grantella. Then I point my finger at you, Tarion, and cast message that only you
mhm.
can hear.
Yeah, what's the message?
And I will say, "Hello, Tarion."
Is this the fucking voice of Sergio?
Yeah, I can whisper, you can't hear, but it's a whisper. Like hello.
I mean, you would know where the
Hello.
message, who the message is coming from. I think that's part of the spell.
Yeah.
I'm just
Did
saying that when
everyone in our party
I
just
say
pick up
hello,
message this
Tarion.
level?
No, it's just a Tyrion, I think.
Yeah, but like I'm saying like half the party has the message spell now because
Oh.
Levi also has it now too, and
You
Tyrion.
have a message spell, really nice, nice.
What does Sergio say?
Hello.
I just said, hello, Tyrion.
Yeah, in a
Come
creepy
with
I'm
us.
gonna like turn around to where Sergio is, and I'm like, Sergio, what is it? What? I'm trying. You. Oh. Ah. Grantella.
You don't see me.
First, you drag me here to the bar, where you don't even go, and I'm here. I'm finally like drinking and relaxing, and now you want me to go look for a ghost in the river.
Hey, it might be a clue. It's part of your job for the safety of the citizen.
Then I cast message again and say,
I'm.
yes, listen to the orc.
What do you not
Then
understand, guy? I am not on the job. I don't even have my badge back yet. I'm not even wearing my uniform.
when Levi sees Tyrion blowing up
The
at
one
Sergio
time,
for
no,
like
at
Levi
Sergio
also
and
casts
Grantella, like
message at Tyrion.
the one time that I finally get a break, now you want me to drag to go to the fucking river? Ah! And I'm gonna leave the table and I'm gonna like go up into the inn where the rooms are.
As you're walking away, Levi sends you a message too. Can we all talk in other people's heads now? That's
And
cool.
I'm just gonna yell out loud, could everyone just stay out of my head?
And then
Then I just
Engon like,
go out from the crowd and say, oh, whoa, 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 what's wrong with Tyrion? Is he hearing things that we are not capable of doing? What's wrong with Tyrion? Grantella?
Yeah, I also think like that. Mhm.
Stress overwhelmed him.
It's getting to him.
Engon kind
Well,
of, is this how chaotic it is usually with all you lot?
Levi
No.
met Levi. You cast message on Aegon. It's like he's never heard people talking in their head before.
And he just kind of
mhm.
like laughs. I mean, I think you better let him relax for a bit. He just had his father almost die in front of him.
Yeah, he
And
lives in the city too much.
I think all of you
That's fair.
deserve to rest. Let the townspeople enjoy the night. I'll have my soldiers doubled up and secure the city like I already have. And
Since the sergeant major here assure us of our safety, Sergio, maybe we can go to the river tomorrow morning.
Oh, it's fine for me. If you're afraid of going there right now, it's fine. If you're afraid of ghosts, then who am I to judge?
Yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm scared.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I understand.
Well,
And
and with I look to Levi and yeah, Tyrion is not that adept with voices in his head. Me, while I'm in the wilderness, I always talk to myself, and I can always hear my voice in my head. Too much living in the city. That's why he's not good with the voices in his head.
Was he hearing voices in his head? I'm not sure. Probably it's the exhaust from what has transpired. We'll leave Target.
Hear voices in your
Okay.
head. Well, I can hear mine voice in the head.
You can hear your voice in your head.
Yes, it says to me, go to sleep.
and at
Go
this
what?
Well,
point, Engon stands up and kind of like puts a spoon to his like a tankard and like announces to the inn. All right, if anyone hasn't had paid for the food or drink yet, tonight's a special occasion. It'll be on the church's tab. So drink, be merry, have fun, but not too much. Then he just kind of sits down as everybody erupts to a roar of like, yeah, fuck yeah. And
Yeah.
This is propaganda.
he looks at both of you.
Sergio will
Propaganda.
Sergio will
Look-
look up
Mhm.
and say and try to remember that he used before he became this. He used to sing in this. This is the same tavern I used to sing in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at both of you. Well, I think I deserve a night of rest and relaxation as well.
Hello?
Yeah, you're back.
Yes, hi. Just
Yeah.
nadula ako. Is this Levi's Tavern or a different one?
Yeah, Levi
Sorry.
7.
This is Salmon, yeah. So, Sergio will, as soon as he heard that announcement, he kind of looks up and remember that he used to play in this tavern. And then he will motion to, who was that person who announced it a while ago?
Engon, the sergeant. major.
Sergeant. Sergeant, yeah. And then he will say, Sergeant, before you close, before this tavern close, can I sing?
Sure.
Song.
It'd be nice before we relax. Might help me sleep better. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I don't have the guitar now. I only have the candle of spell casting. So, Sergio will jump on a table, hold the candle, and then we'll just do the throat singing.
Okay, nice.
What the
Tuba.
And then ang mata ko gaputi.
And then
Thank you.
we'll run upstairs.
Currently, there is a spectral figure playing an instrument behind you, so it's you throat singing in an ominous voice while a floating uniform is playing behind you, in an ominous tone.
You're unseen, sir. And then after, let's say, mga 5 minutes, then I end. Thank you. Thank you.
Roll
Oh,
a
good.
performance check.
Okay.
While unconventional, people start to
Yes.
clap.
Throat singing. Oh,
Yeah, that's
Julian throat
actually pretty
singing,
cool.
like,
Throat singing.
"Meow."
Yeah, like the Huns.
Yes. That will be my
The-
song from now on.
Engon kind of pats you on the shoulder. Thank you for that. And, I'll see you tomorrow. And he kind of like looks
Yes.
to the direction of the stairs and he kind of like goes to the bar first and gets himself a room. Starts to go up.
Yeah, I'll make a side comment and say, yeah, sure, I'll sing that when you're dead. And then I go up to my room and then sleep.
All right. Is everyone heading to rest?
Yeah.
Who shares rooms? Or did you guys get like separate rooms, right?
I think last time we raised money
Yeah, we
for
got
everyone's
separate
rooms,
rooms.
right? Like,
More
Individual.
or less.
I think only Fink, Talnell, and Stout shared a room.
Oh, I have the free room
yeah.
because I'm of my
Yeah,
back.
you have your own room because you're the bard here.
And don't we
Uh,
have like the whole like shared room thing, like one large room?
Oh, I think yeah, you
Is it
guys bought that too. You guys paid for that too.
Yeah, it's a suite.
by punching
suite kind of
Levi.
deal.
You have your own separate areas in the room. Yeah, sure. Alrighty.
Something I want to do before
Yeah.
I go to sleep.
Mhm.
I want to go to Talon's room. Knock on the door.
Go ahead. You knock.
Is he still asleep? It's the
He's
tub.
asleep. He's asleep in the tub, so I don't know if he could hear it or if someone else is gonna open it. I don't know.
At some point, the you hear a voice. 1 second. And you hear Fink's voice, and she opens the door. Oh, hey.
Hey, I don't think we've met formally. I'm
Yeah.
Terry.
She takes off her mask. You see this like girl next door-ish half elf, like pretty. Not sure if I said it before. She has like a mole on her like left cheek, like by like where
I
her
think you
dimple
said
is.
it, yeah.
Yeah. And she kind of like and she holds out her hand to shake yours. You can just call me Fink. Not particularly with last name, so.
Right. I thought this was Talon's room.
Well, I mean,
Or-
me, Talnell, and Stout kind of share we sleep on different beds, obviously.
Yeah, I was hoping to speak to him. Is he around?
I mean, he went into the bath and he hasn't come out yet, so. I mean, if you need privacy, I can leave for a bit.
I wouldn't want to impose.
Oh, no. Impose on what though?
It's your room. I just wanted to.
Well, I mean, we're just renting it, right? So. I mean, I can stay, and if you want me to stay.
It's up to you. I just I'll make it quick.
Yeah, no worries. She like shuts the door and kind of like I can knock for you. I can wake him up.
Sure. Does he always sleep in there?
I mean, I don't really know how he sleeps, so maybe he just passed out from being tired. She knocks.
Are you? Sorry. Are you one of the farmers that wanted to become?
Oh no,
a
that
mercenary?
was Talnell. Me and the others. I mean, we used to hang out like at the same like the Loose Goose. It's like another pub. And yeah, we just like the same group of friends, like circle.
I mean, it's been tough for us, but it must not have been easy for you either. Last couple of days.
Well, yeah, but I've been through, well, not life-threatening stuff, but I've been through like a lot of, let's say, mentally worse things, I guess. And, you know, me and Stout have been through a lot, so. But yeah, I know what you mean. It is tough, and I apologize. I'm trying to look like I can handle it, but I don't think I can too well.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your friends.
Wait, friends? What do you mean?
Sorry, do I know that they're friends with Rolly and Polly?
You have an idea, yeah.
Oh fuck, she doesn't
From-
know yet!
From
Oh my
Talnell.
God!
Talnell mentioned it. And she's like, her face like,
echoing.
what are you talking about? Friends? What?
Hmm.
Rolly and Polly, you didn't know?
And she just like, she doesn't even like answer, and she's just like, her face just like, she can't like let out words. She probably knows what to ask, but she's not asking it. And she just knocks on the door. Talon, can you wake up? Doof, 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 doof.
Do I hear this?
Let's see. You do.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, you have like the swimmer's fingers now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
And
I'm
she
gonna
knocks like aggressively on the door.
yeah.
You're not
I'm
telling
gonna-
me things. Doof, 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 doof.
Oh god, a moment, and then Talon kind of like stumbles out of the bath, still stumbles out of the bath, puts a towel around himself, and then like opens the door. Yeah.
And you, as soon as you open the doors, Fink just like doesn't even look at you, goes straight to like a bed and just like sits there and like, well, what did you want to talk about?
What?
I'm sorry, I thought you already knew. I thought you already told her. Why are you always naked?
What? Oh, okay, wait. Just one question at a time. What do you mean? Sorry.
Roly and poly.
What? Did you tell her? Oh goodness, I was going.
Yeah, what were you supposed to tell me?
And then Talon looks a little apprehensive and goes like, I didn't know how to tell you guys yet. I was thinking about it, but I suppose no thanks to my friend here, I guess I'll just say it straight.
Out of character, just say they're on a better place.
God, bruh.
Jesus.
I mean,
But
good,
they're not
good,
there with Sergio.
yeah, I mean, good suggestion. Good suggestion, but I don't think that's how Talon would say it. He just lay it on straight, and that's what exactly he's gonna do. He's gonna be like, I don't know how, I don't know why, but in the caves that we that we ventured in, that we were stuck in for the past 2 days, apparently Roly and Polly had died there.
And sulky too. Yeah.
And so wait, didn't Sergio just say Roly and Polly?
Yeah, roly
Yeah.
poly, but the first one to
Yes.
die was sulky. And then they
Yeah,
they fought
3 of them
roly
died.
and poly.
One was stuck alive.
No, like Sergio.
Oh yeah,
told,
so yeah,
told me.
you don't know about the third one.
Yeah, I don't know about Sulky. I just know about Roly and Polly.
Alright, that's up to.
But so
Yeah.
those other 2 are like missing, right? They're not with us.
Yeah, you guys
So-
don't know where the other 2 are. You don't know where Tooth is.
Yeah, we don't know where Tooth is, and we don't know where Sulky is. I was just like, yeah,
Holy shit.
I just know
It's
that
even
Roly and
worse.
Polly are dead because I don't know where they are. Yeah. Oh, and then I'm gonna be like, I don't know how to tell you all this. I figured I'd somehow gather all of us together, you know.
Wait, what do you mean? You know their mom is gonna freak out, right? Not just freak out, but
I know. Even Doof and Sulky would probably go
Well, I'm-
go crazy
I'm
as
not
well.
I'm
but,
not close with them, but at least I called them friends to a point. But I understand you not telling me. But what if one of them was you? What if that was Stout? Can I trust these guys?
I feel like
And
I
she
shouldn't be here
points
for
at you.
this.
No, you should stay here.
Yeah, they. I don't.
It's because your
know.
friend comes with you all the time, and can you? Will he not
wait,
die
yeah.
when he's with you? And she like asks you that, Tyrion.
You mean I
Because I can't protect him.
I mean,
we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We don't even know if we're still going to be working together.
yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this is a bit of a temporary thing anyway until we got our heretic status removed, and now that that's been removed and I've had time to kind of think about all of this, it's it's starting to really, I'm starting to have some doubts as well.
Well, and she just sits down again. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I got emotional. It's just like the thought of like I don't know if this is such a good idea, but this was your dream, right? You've
And
always
then-
wanted to do something like this.
Yeah, and then Talon kind of looks a bit melancholic, and he goes, "The stories didn't cover this part. I didn't expect it to go this bad so quickly." And
She sighs. Well, it wasn't your fault. The stuff they got themselves into. I mean, like they would get into like stuff that was. I just don't know, but like I think they just bit off too much.
yeah, you know, we did try to warn them before, that they usually have a tendency to be a bit reckless, but even so, goodness, I don't know how they died, if it was just natural or if someone got them, but but if someone did get to them, well,
If it would,
yeah.
sorry, if it would help you, two of our companions said they witnessed their deaths, so perhaps it would bring you peace to talk to them, maybe in the morning.
Wait, out of character. Alex, didn't Sergio just say that he felt the spirits and didn't actually see them die?
Yeah, because as far as our characters know, Sergio's the
I
only
don't
one
remember
that knew
that.
they died. No, Gruntella never
Like,
said anything. Like
Gruntella-
she specifically
Yeah.
did not speak up about it. Sergio's the only one that. Our only point of knowing that they
No,
died was
no.
Sergio saying
It was Gruntella who told Darian about it. It wasn't
Oh, okay.
Sergio.
Wait, wait.
Gruntella was the one who told Darian.
Yeah, wait, Al.
And Gruntella said that they saw them die.
Yeah.
No, I did not say die. I just said it was for a noble cause. They did something heroic, and you should be
Yeah.
proud
Yeah, I see.
for
Gruntella-
a noble deed.
But Gruntella, I remember Gruntella specifically said
I see.
they died. Yeah.
Either way, I think we can read between the lines.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can, not our characters. Well, anyway.
So I
So
think our characters even like they basically know what happened.
yeah, all right. So after
There, I'm not taking back what I said. I said what I said.
yeah. After Tyrion says that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, wait, just Sergio just told me they died doing something great, so they were probably protecting themselves or trying to help their
No,
family
remember,
again. Perhaps.
remember he brought us to that magic circle. He said that they died there. He said this is where he said this is the place. They made a sacrifice.
Huh.
We just don't know exactly how.
Hmm. You
The
you have a
Sergio's
point.
been speaking in riddles.
I should probably talk to him directly about that
okay,
next
oh.
time.
Okay, there's like all this talk about like circles and like death. It's just too much. I'll give you guys the room, all right? And she storms out.
Um. Uh. um, uh well. In any case, well, I assume you came here to visit our room. Why are you here? I'm still a bit groggy from falling asleep in the bath.
Honestly, it is a bit concerning. I think I've seen you more often naked than clothed. I came
I
to
think
give
you
you
have a
this.
selective memory. Yeah. Well.
It just leaves a strong impression.
Yeah, selective memory, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna give you the sword.
Oh, he's
I'm
gonna
gonna shove
give
the
us
sword at you.
Yeah, I'll add it to your
Yeah.
inventory. It
Uh.
is identified as a moon touch sword, scimitar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
If
Okay.
I'm correct, and I know what this is. There's a like Engon said, this is the Militarum has some of these. This should be useful for you in particular. And if you want to,
I'm not a soldier.
you're not. But
No.
you're not.
I-
But you have been very brave this whole time, and whether or not you want to continue being an adventurer or a mercenary, this will help keep you safe.
I mean, uh, I've got a lot of extra weapons, but I suppose one more isn't too bad.
It's a Skyrim guy.
Yeah. God. I
With,
know, right?
like
Jesus Christ.
1,000 cheese rolls, sweet rolls in your inventory.
God. I have 2 hand axes, a pike, and do I have? I think I have a dagger as well, and
You have
now
a dagger. You
scimitar.
have a longbow.
Oh God, a bow as
How
well.
many of those have you actually used?
Just the bow
Easy.
and
The bow and the
and
pike.
spear.
Oh,
Okay, thanks
As
for the sword.
much as the pitchfork is quite iconic to see, that you've wielded it so often, you have to
It's
admit
just
this
a
sword looks
spear.
pretty cool.
I mean,
Spear, pitchfork,
Telltale's
whatever.
legs are just like swole from carrying like the whole.
Jesus.
He never
I mean, he's a
like, full
farmer.
size.
He probably has
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Popeye
farmer.
arms too.
Yeah, he's got
He has the
he's
cargador
actually
body.
low-key
God.
buff.
He has the Filipino
yeah.
construction worker body.
Oh no!
Right, you end
Oh,
up with
God, yeah.
battery body.
the Manny
no.
Pacquiao
Like-
calves.
Jesus Christ.
Look,
I mean, yeah, farmers,
try-
farmers, man. Jesus Christ, like IRL. At them.
Yeah, they're so
Here.
gut.
Motivational rice, bro.
They're like
Yeah.
Engon but natural. Natty all
What?
the way.
Engon is on steroids.
They'll
He's
probably
on
Engon
steroids.
probably yeah, he's in military. They probably cooked him up in a lab or something.
Friggin' what, like genetically enhanced or something, bro?
You never know.
It's all natty, baby. All natty.
Your military sanctioned steroids.
What the fuck?
The holy steroids. There's like
Henrik's
holy
just
water in his
injecting
veins.
His
Oh,
son
God,
with
yeah.
steroids every night before bed.
You
Like,
shall
what is
grow
your-
up to be the perfect soldier. Jesus.
They get
Your
no,
daily
it's,
vitamins.
it's injected as a syringe of holy water.
Quote unquote holy water. God.
Yeah.
Well, I think you have a lot to think about and, well, a lot to discuss with your roommate. I should go.
Yeah. Thanks for this. Well, I could have laid down that news on her in a better way, but thanks for making it decisive for me. It would have taken me quite a while to tell them.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know, but
It's fine.
it's
It's fine.
been yeah, it's been good working with you. Bye.
Yeah. Fair enough. See ya, I guess.
And I'm gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
Did someone give me my badge back yet?
As you exit, actually, you see down the hall. You see Engon kind of like lifts up the badge.
Finally.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have like the talk with Fink and Stamp there. God. The talk. Jesus Christ.
With a crazy cat.
Yeah.
Brain.
I'm having like flashbacks IRL, god.
All right. As you get your badge, and eventually all of you retire to your rooms. Sergio,
Yes.
Oh boy.
Throat singing.
as you light your ceremonial candle for quick meditation before going to bed, the thoughts of the whole last few days transpire, and like you recycle it in your head, and all the stories that you've managed to compile now in your memory from earlier, too, from giving a prayer to all of the individuals that sadly lost their lives. There's a moment of where it hits you all at the same time. All the songs that you've sang about, people who made them are probably no longer here too as well. People who taught you, or taught the people that taught you how to play music, probably not here, or are gonna meet similar ends, or maybe nicer ends. And the feeling of mortality sinks, and as you realize too, maybe at some point you're gonna be one of those stories. Maybe you'll be summoned by someone similar, can do things like you. And as you continue to meditate, a particular story recalls to you as you open your eyes slightly, and right in front of you, it plays out. Familiar, masked, very elaborately in like fancy clothes that you remember from earlier. Last memory before going to the salmon bed of this person that you saw, where their head was separated from their body, and you see like translucent figures, like a room kind of like projected the last moments of this person. As you see them enter the room, like it plays out like a kind of like a music box in a way, where like it's like a pre-programmed set of events. As soon as she enters this room, you see three figures, one familiar one too, this person that they've been calling Morel. You see two other figures. You see one of them is very gaunt, like they don't have any flesh to their bones, and the other one right next to them is sort of similar to where they're also gaunt but tall, like hunching over. Uh, their hands abnormally long to where they kind of drag on the floor as they turn around to look at Solara entering the room. You see this other gaunt, shorter figure with like the black robes and looks towards Solara's direction. You can tell from the projections of what you can see, this gaunt figure doesn't have a nose, kind of like Voldemort-ish, if you would imagine. Very sullen, sunken eyes. Just darkness. You can't see like the eyelids or like you can't even see like if there are eyes even there, and just this horrible feeling comes to you as you relive and eventually get transported into the scene where you're Solara at this point. And for a moment you feel empowered as you're beginning to encircle your hands to cast what you think is going to solve the situation that you're in. You're familiar with this gaunt figure. You're familiar with the other tall one. And the other one in the middle, you've seen them before. They've dealt with you before. You've fought them before. This is Morel that you would know. You can't remember the names of the other two, but at some point in your life, they meant something to you. And as soon as you cast this, you don't hear any sound, you don't hear any noise, and your power just doesn't arc out. You feel powerless. And with a swift move, this gaunt figure, don't even know how far time has been or how long it's been, but you just see the next moment where your head flies off. The last thing you hear is the head flopping over and eyes still looking towards the room as Morel starts to step out. And you see this gaunt figure as the dim of the vision from Solara's eyes start to fade. You see a portal opening, and you see this gaunt figure crush what looks to be like a helmet. And as soon as it's crushed, it turns into a black sphere. Onyx, deep black. And as soon as it does, they slot it into one of their eye sockets. As the portal closes, your vision goes away. You're back in your room. And that is where we'll end our session for tonight.
Damn.
Yeah,
no,
prepare my
Rafa
Oh yeah,
left.
Yeah, Raph disconnected. Oh god.
Oh, did you had hard? He
Oh,
didn't
wait.
hear all that. Yeah.
Oh wait, DM.
Yeah.
Before like before, can I like add a little detail? If we're going to go to sleep,
Mhm.
yeah, Talon won't be able to fall asleep tonight. Won't be able to fall asleep tonight.
Yeah, we'll next session we'll open up with what happens to the rest of you at night, because Levi
guess,
still
yeah.
has a conversation with
Oh,
his
yeah.
mom.
He also has the talk.
I have some stuff with Eric prepared too, and yeah, maybe Tyrion and Engon stuff too.
Hello. Okay, what happened? Onyx, the Onyx helmet, sunken eyes. That's what you missed. That's about it.
Oh, I receive a vision.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
Damn.
good that you actually gave me a really good setup, because that's what you picked for your subclass. So
Yes.
the
Nice.
story
I was feeling the same.
you can see the stories of the dead. So,
Yes.
but yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'm gonna
where we'll
bet
end
it's on
tonight.
Right.
So thank you for playing, everyone. It was
Nice.
nice to get like a role play heavy session again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Uh,
Gideon.
Sorry, my connection
I
kept getting disconnected tonight.
Yeah. Thankfully, the session is recorded, and I'll upload it as soon as I can.
Yeah,
And,
now I can check
yeah,
what it
you can check
is.
it is what it is.
To be
But
honest, I don't know why I looted the corpse. I felt
but
like I regressed. I
no,
don't.
you're good. You're
I
good.
regret.
That's something
Okay.
that Eric would probably do.
Nah, it's just
I
gamer
don't
brain.
know.
Don't worry.
We're not surprised. We're just disappointed.
Yeah, I thought you were better than this. I thought I already like moved past this, but no, wanted to loot the corpse.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's there's character development, so no worries.
Oh,
Gamer
Yeah.
Chris,
brain
you're gonna
moment
talk
for
to me
real.
next session.
Ah?
You're gonna talk to me next session.
Yeah, the range cut.
I mean,
Well,
Talinel will talk to Serio next session.
Oh wait. Maybe I'll find
think
the time when you're alone.
Oh, sige, sige. I'll
Don't
prepare for
worry
that.
about it.
right. Anyways,
Okay.
guys, thank you.
Thank you
Have a
Uh,
again.
good
thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
weekend.
Yeah.
You
You
Thank
guys
guys
you.
have
Bye.
fun.
stay
You guys
safe.
have a
Oh yeah.
good weekend.
Yes, it's really fun.
Oh yeah. It might not be
Bye.
next session. It
All
might just
right.
be
Bye
whenever
bye.
Bye
Lamau.
bye.
Yeah. See
Bye
ya.
bye.
Balo.
Yeah.
Babu.